This is CMT Trade Fair in Stuttgart, and I'm going to have a look here at the Amundsen range of camper vans from Westfalia. 54,000 euros, 6 meters, 6 meter vans, Amundsen 600E. And let's have a look inside. As we come in, we've got a fridge, bed at the back. It's either a lengthwise one or a widthwise one. Can't make my mind up. Maybe you can. But it's a pretty big bed, so depending on how, if you're particularly long or particularly fat, or maybe you're a sea turtle or something, then you'd find quite a lot of room in there. Now, Westfalia is very elegant, but it's also, for what it does, very expensive. But you won't find here dodgy edges and drawers that don't open, I hope. I said that without trying them. I was possibly there taking a bit of a risk. Coming in here, you can see very good use of the wet room in such a small van. Of course, it is the Fiat Ducato and not a Mercedes or MAN, so it is relatively straightforward to actually do the wet room in here. Yeah, okay. All the vans are going to have a sort of a setup like this. Dometic sink and gas burners, or could be from Thetford, and they look very similar. Got to step up to the bed, and here we have the small fridge, electric. I wonder why that's there. Oh, I see that. Oh, it's not round here. I forgot, you see. Right. So that's the 600E. I'll look at the. Oh, have a look on the back. These things come with Truma diesel heating, so you won't need such a big gas canister. I mean, for cooking, these things go on for ages. Another feature, Frovi system, mattress, that should be quite comfortable and should keep the moisture off. Right, this thing here is another 6 meter van. I'll come round to the back though, I think, as there's somebody in there. This thing here costs 56,000. See, very similar at the back, but if I come to the front, now that it's free, okay, we've got these things here. We've got a kitchen extension. Fridge is around here, so we've got a bigger fridge in it. Step up to the bed, and you can even take that thing there out. So if you want to carry something which is particularly long, such as skis or something like that, then you can do so. What particularly I find interesting about this is this huge tabletop here for food preparation. Very similar wet room. Right, another useful-ish type feature, that's your wardrobe in there. So you can hang things in there. No, if it had a slidey thing, that would be even better. Okay, seats are quite long. One feature here up front in action is this. You can have this. This is an option for a single bed. Okay, maybe not super comfortable, but certainly better than sleeping on the chairs themselves. You've got this up here as well, a bit of extra storage. I do think this tends to be a bit pointless. Lots of people put in the Fiat Ducato, and to be quite honest, can't really understand the logic. Well, I'll show you the cupboards now. Yeah, drawers, I should say. Deep. Get a lot of stuff in there. That looks a bit better than does in the 600E. We'll come out. and go to the next one. Oh, there's a queue in this one. Okay, well we'll walk around. Amundsen 540D, 541 centimeters in length, 50,000 euros in cost. Now, what's clever about this is the how short it is. Now let's see if this lady here I'll try not to film her face, but I'll make the point of how difficult it can be for tall people to actually get in the van. So you've got the choices, of course, that you can either have a widthwise bed and save on the footprint, or alternatively you're in a longer van and lengthwise beds. And oh dear, I think it could be, this is the problem with being too tall. So unfortunately it may have to be another van in this case. Fridge down there. I'll just have a quick look in the washroom, and yeah, I see it's more or less the same, but this van is 60 centimeters shorter. Oh dear, sorry, I put the boot on. Oh, sorry. I'll leave that like. No, I'll have to put it. I'll leave that like that for the moment. So that's the Westfalia range, Amundsen range. Schuldingen. That's it. And, so I got the boot trapped under the door, but I didn't want to start changing it whilst I was filming. Yeah, while we're here, I'll just show you around quickly the choice between the Amundsen and the Columbus. Now, named after, I presume, explorers. I've got a lot more respect for Amundsen than I have for Columbus, but that's got a historical, political ideology, so I won't do that right now. From 53,500. 636 centimeters long, and price here 80,207. Right, here we have one 6 meter long Columbus with a tent in the roof. There's a classic Columbus, no tent in the roof. I'll do this in a separate video in a little bit more detail. Yeah, 540 here, so in this version 68,000 euros, 541 centimeters in length. It's compact, got a small footprint. You know, it would do for many people as a daily car, I think. Thing is, I mean, do you really want to spend though 68,000 euros on a daily car? This is the thing I'd have. That's a Jeep. Sorry, I'd have. If they said I could have anything I wanted, I'd have one of these, I think. But anyway, not much chance of that happening. That's 120,000 approximately. James Cook. And we have another one over here. Four-wheel drive, comes in 3 variations. So you can either have a classic sort of one like this, which is a 4-wheel drive, or you can have one like this with the high roof, or you can have one with a tent in the roof, which you can't see here. So they not only use the Ducato, Mercedes Sprint, we've got here on the MAN. This thing here, this Michelangelo is on the Nissan. You know, Ford Transit, you know, Mercedes Vito, VW. Did I mention VW? VW, because it's noted above all for VW campervans. Okay, so you see it is a little bit difficult, but people are quite nice, such as the lady whose boot I got stuck under the door, and trying to film in these circumstances. I mean, perhaps I could have given some advice about what van to actually look for being when one is a little bit tall. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that of interest, and do please subscribe. If you get any benefit from what I do, do please consider giving some support on Patreon. Thank you very much.